Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazuri Alameen. I am allowed to be in a day that I never seen before, and I am allowed to be in a day that I will never see again. So I am most honored, most humble to be in this day, and I have to strive to give it my best. That's my commitment to myself, to give it the best day of my life, to be able to help whoever I can as I help myself. My word of wisdom for today is don't compare yourself to anybody. It's very, very easy to do if your discipline is somewhat fragile, if your esteem is fragile. It's easy to do, even when you are striving to be disciplined, to ward that off, and that's not a bad thing. We have social media today. We have information coming at us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from all different kind of platforms. And I think some of these platforms are healthy. I think some of them are unhealthy, but that's my perspective. But my word of wisdom this morning is don't compare yourself to anybody. Learn from others, which is very, very important. Very, very important. I'm a student of that myself. You can have mentors, which is great and very, very needed and necessary. The new thing they're saying right now is having coaches or influencers. I think we all are coaches and influencers in our own unique way. Whether you help one, whether you help 1,000, or whether you help 100,000. Don't get seduced by the numbers. It's all about being effective. It's all about the quality that you bring. So I don't get drunk on that. But my word of wisdom this morning is, once again, don't compare yourself to anybody. As I get older in life, and as life get older in me, before the sperm and the egg connected in your mother's womb, and you were allowed to come, destined to come to earth, I should say, nobody will ever be you, and you will never be anybody. You're unique. You're very special. So as you continue to develop and grow and develop, hit and miss and hit, it's all about life. Finding out what you like, what you don't like, what you're passionate about, what you're focused on. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. You have been allowed to come here on earth for X amount of days to do something that nobody is not supposed to do but you. And when you find what that it is, I want to encourage you to give it your best. Give it your best. Be patient, but don't procrastinate. Keep going, but rest when you must. That's very, very important. You're not a robot. But in that dynamic, yes, definitely learn from others, with others, and through others, but don't devalue yourself. I'm working with a lot of people right now who I heard him say this, I heard her say that, and I want to walk like them and talk like them and dress like them and look like them. You are devaluing your own creativity. Stay with your own style. You can only find out what your own style is by moving. But not just reading and not just looking at videos. You got to find out by moving. What I like, what you don't like, what I want to be able to be more of or less of. You do that by moving. The school of experience is always open. And even people that you might strive to have as your mentors, which is a good thing, they learn by moving. They don't just learn by sitting there reading a book or watching TV or listening to something on radio. You got to move. You're going up sometimes. You're going to be down sometimes. You're going to be to the left sometimes. You're going to be to the right sometimes. You're going to have mixed emotions sometimes. You're going to be extremely focused sometimes. It's life, living life. One of the things I'm learning more and more, ladies and gentlemen, life going to make you live it. Let me say this again for the people in the middle road. Life going to make you live it. It's going to make you live it. And we all going to live until we stop breathing. That's a universal truth. But don't compare yourself to anybody. Respect people. It's great. But respect yourself, respect your ingenuity, respect your creativity. And if you don't, some stuff you don't know, neither do I right now, it's okay. None of us know everything about everything. We're not supposed to. That's how we learn from each other. But my focus this morning is don't devalue who you are. Don't deny your creativity. And you can only get that by moving. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Once again, the sun and the moon both shine. One shine in the daytime and one shine in the nighttime. They do not compete. They do not compete because it's not about competing. Your greatest competition is you, yourself. Don't compare yourself to anyone. You are very, very special. You're very, very unique. You're very, very dynamic. Continue to birth it. And that's a process. Don't look for a quickie. Take your time with it. Continue to birth. Great things take time to produce and develop. Once again, the same day you plant the seed, you don't eat the fruit. So trust the process. Believe in yourself. Don't compare yourself to anybody. You're very, very unique. You're very, very dynamic. Think it, speak it, and then you have no choice but to act it. Don't compare yourself to anybody, ladies and gentlemen. You're a very, very unique individual. You've been allowed to come to earth to do something that ain't nobody supposed to do but you. Do it. Be okay with you always and forever. I need to say this again. Be okay with you always and forever. Thank you very kindly.